Hey folks, it's Jim. Just wanted to do a video this morning. I want to open with relax. Okay, stressing and freaking out right now isn't going to help you. It's just going to deplete your immune system, isn't it? Stress defeats the immune system. Relax. Okay? We're going to see a massive spike in cases, possibly up to as high as 5,000. But I want you to consider how minuscule 5,000 people is to our population. Now, obviously, if it's one of you or someone you love, that's a big deal. I'm not diminishing that at all. But what I'm saying is, the reality of it is, even if we get to 5,000 people over the next 2 to 3 weeks, it's a very minuscule portion of our population, isn't it? So relax. Again, the next thing, 8 out of 10 people who are getting this virus seem to be walking away. So relax. Again, even if you get it, odds are, right, 4 out of 5 don't even really feel any symptoms, okay? So relax. I also saw a neat case study of a woman who was on ship, the first ship that was docked in Japan, I believe. She got it and her immune compromised husband didn't get it, okay? So again, relax, right? Now I'm hoping they look into this case. That guy was on all kinds of medications. He didn't get it. She did. They were sharing a cabin. He should have got it. So, see what I mean? We got a lot to figure out about this illness, all right? So, again, relax. We don't have confirmed data. All the conspiracy theories and all that stuff, yes, it's fun to play with on YouTube and have fun discussing, da-da-da. But guess what, folks? It's not going to help you right now. It's not going to do anything for you right now. And stressing and living in fear is definitely going to defeat your immune system. So relax, breathe. Follow our infectious disease protocols, okay? And teach everyone around you to do the same. Incessant hand washing, don't touch your face. All of these things are going to go a long way to help you and yours protect themselves from this disease, aren't they? So let's focus on that. Let's focus on the wolf's at the door now. The time for talk is over. It's time to be into action on all your infectious disease protocol, right? It's not going to help you to panic and worry and get into arguments about this or that, which may or may not be true. We have to deal with the now, what is. And what is we have a bug out there, okay? And we have to protect ourselves from it, don't we? And that's really it, all right? And it's common sense, hand washing. Don't wear your shoes in your home. Try and disinfect yourself before you go into your home if you have to go in public. Wear a swath. All of these little things go a long way, don't they, okay? So, and I think we're seeing this in multiple populations throughout the globe that are experiencing this, okay? Simple behaviors seem to go a long way with regards to not getting this illness, okay? But the point I'm trying to make on this is that the wolf is at the door, folks. So all the talk is over. It's time to be done with that, because you and I, we the people, will determine the outcome of how bad this thing spreads in our nation. Not the government, not the CDC, and not your hospital. It's we the people that will determine the outcome of this through our own personal behavior. Don't be going to big gatherings and hanging around a bunch of people right now. And certainly if you have to, make sure you are in full protocol, right? Cover your face. Make sure you're wearing gloves. Wash those gloves incessantly with Purell or whatever. Disinfect continually. If you have to disinfect 50 times, do it. Right? I wouldn't put that on your hands, but if you're wearing gloves, yeah, so what? You're putting on gloves, right? So think about all of these things, folks. Think about how you yourself could be spreading the disease even though you don't get it. If you've got something on your hand, you touch a product, and then you put it back, and somebody else comes along, not following protocols, picks it up, and then touches their face, they could get the illness. So wash those hands over and over again, okay? And yeah, so these things are going to go a long way to not spread the illness, right? And then I also wanted to share that according to, I watched Chris Martinson's video, peakprosperity.com, a few days back. I think they've isolated it down to 9 days on inanimate objects is how long the virus can live. Now, that being said, I am changing my mask protocol to 18 days with ultraviolet light to reuse my masks, okay? So that's for me. You, again, this isn't advice. You do whatever you want. I never give medical advice or anything like that, okay? I'm just here to give you ideas about what I'm doing, and these are my feelings on this. We are responsible to how bad this thing's going to spread in our nation. So we all need to be aware of that. And you as preppers need to be the rock and the calm in the storm. And our job now is to teach people infectious disease protocols, right? Go out and watch your donning and doffing procedures, because more people get infected taking off protective equipment than they do actually by being in the environment with the disease. So I want you to seriously think about that. Know how to take your gloves off properly without infecting yourself. Okay? It's something as simple as that can cause you to get infected. So know how to take those gloves off. Follow your PPE procedures. Follow the protocols that they're about to set forth for us. And if you need to be quarantined, you should already be prepared. And if you're not, I suggest you get it done today, because the caseloads are going to spike and you don't know if you're living in a cluster right now. Neither do I. My state is, they're not even reporting yet. So I have no idea what's going on in my state at this point. And of course, I'm not looking that much. I'm following infectious disease protocol. I'm isolating myself as much as possible, other than the bike rides. I'm not having company over to the house, and I'm following the protocols already. D-Day for me was 2 weeks ago, believe it or not, with regards to training myself to get through this. And I hope that you have been as well, okay? Because I know what it takes. I haven't been in the field for a long time. I'm going to make 100 mistakes. So I need to start knocking those mistakes down so it limits my percentage of chance of getting the disease. So I went into practice, and I hope you have too. And relax, okay? We, the people, and our behavior and our conduct will determine the outcome of this, okay? We have the power to slow the spread of this and then get it isolated and then hopefully contain it, right? That's the beauty of this, folks. We can fight back now, because with all these test kits going into the circulation, we can now see what we're up against. All right, so don't panic when you see those numbers skyrocket. That's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. Now we can see the wolf at the door. Now we can deal with it. Right now, we're running blind, aren't we? But we're about to have our eyes open to be able to see. And again, when you see those numbers spike, don't freak out. Stay calm. Freaking out isn't going to help you at all during this time. Remain calm. Right? Panic leads to mistakes, all of that stuff, okay? You're going to stress yourself out, compromise your immune system, and this is not the exact opposite of what you want right now. All the conspiracy theories, all that jazz, talking on the internet, doing all your stuff is great. It's fun to play with, okay? But the wolf is at the door. So all that's done, okay? The time to talk about this or that or the other thing's over, folks. It's time for action. Your own personal action, your own personal conduct is going to determine the outcome of this, isn't it? So let's be the rock and the calm of the storm. Relax, breathe, right? I'm going for a bike ride today. I'm hydrating right now. That's why you hear me cough a lot on my videos. Okay. It's getting warm here in Maine. The sun's out. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. I hardly have any snow left on my lawn, which is amazing for this time of year. So let's focus on some positive. Let's get out there, or let's get into our lives and be focused on the positive, on our actions, the positive things we can do to hopefully prevent ourselves from getting this disease, right? Okay, so that's my message for today. Relax. The caseloads are going to skyrocket, but that's not going to affect your conduct, I hope, and your behavior. I hope that you are going to continue to follow your plan to protect yourself, educate others, and not be a part of the problem. Okay? Anyway, I hope you're all blessed on this day and got a plan to have some enjoyment, whatever that may be, and I will talk to you later.